Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I want to do a bit of a dark reddy brown sort of look, and I actually want to focus on lips today because all mine have been quite eye focused I feel. So I want to do more of a reddy brown lip and focus on that. So something going to be quite simple on the eyes. It's more just going to kind of emphasise the kind of eye shape and the lash line as opposed to full on smoky eye or anything like that. But yeah, focus on the lip. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then please keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with a bit of a glowy primer today because it's been a while since I've used this. This is the Hello Sunday. It's the SPF 50 Glow Primer. It's got a real nice tack to it, so I'm going to use a little bit of this for today. Focusing mainly on the T-zone. In the summer I try and avoid like my chin area with this product, but because we're kind of in the colder months, I'm always kind of keep at bay a bit more. I can kind of get away with adding this into my chin area. Okay, for foundation I want to use the Kosas Revealer foundation today. I have mine in 130 light neutral warm. I'm not going to go too heavy with this. Just give myself a nice even base. And I'm using a Real Techniques sculpting brush for this, which could definitely do with a little bit of a clean. But I'm kind of taking about half a pump for each of the sides so far. So nothing too heavy, like I said. Okay, in the places where I do need that little bit extra coverage, I've got the Kosas Revealer concealer. I have mine in 0.7 under the eyes, a little bit of redness around the nose, and then redness on the chin and the blemishes. I've got a little spot just up here. Taking a Real Techniques concealer brush, just going to buff that in, those areas. I always tend to do the chin last, just because the longer it sits there, it already starts to set and it just adds a little bit extra coverage to the area. So just going to leave that section last. And what I tend to do for the chin area of the spots is I tend to do more dabbing motions than buffing, because dabbing will give, again, add a bit more coverage to the specific area. You don't move the product as much. Possibly a little bit extra here, and then it should be good. Okay, before I go with blush, I want to go back in with the RMS Living Illuminizer. I tried it in a couple of videos ago and I thought let's just do it without the blush. Obviously my skin has got a bit of a glow anyway, but without the, yeah, let's see what kind of effect without the blush. Okay, so it really just emphasises that glow. Like I said, it sits very nice on the skin, it's very natural. And also gives more of a wet finish to the skin, but yeah. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I just wanted to try it when I hadn't put blusher down, just to make sure that I enjoyed the product, and yeah, it definitely adds that gorgeous glow to the skin. Okay, so for blush today, I want to go with something a bit deeper. So I'm going to take Lily Lowe's Lip to Cheek in Azalea. It's a nice kind of deeper, pinky, plummy sort of colour. This is a Real Techniques Instapop cheek brush. I'm just going to use that just to apply this. So I'm not going to do any like bronze or anything, it's just purely the blush. I'm going to stipple this onto the cheeks. Again, that's my favourite method of applying creams when it comes to a brush, is just stippling it on. It helps blend, but it also just helps get that pigment down, and it stops anything from being disrupted underneath. To finish off the skin, I'm just going to set it slightly. I'm going to take what is left of the Illamasqua setting powder. I really have got barely anything in here. So yeah, I'm just going to use this up for today. And I have got a new powder on order because I'm out of powders now. So it's kind of a new one I haven't tried. I thought I was going to go to Kosas powder, but I thought let's just try something a bit different and give it a go. And I also picked up a new eye gel, lash gel, because it's been a while since I've had one and I kind of am missing one. And then I've also picked up a refresher of my Lolo mineral concealer, because I'm very much about to run out of that. Okay, so I'm taking a nice big fluffy brush. Again, this is Real Techniques. I'm just going to lightly dab this kind of more in the T-zone area just to reduce a little bit of the shine. Okay, next I'm going to fill in brows, and I am actually going to go with dark brown for today because I don't know how it translates on camera, but my hair is much darker now than it was before, so I think actually dark brown might suit it a little bit better. So I'm going to go with a darker shade there. And it's a Real Techniques brush. This is the eyebrow brush. I'm going to go ahead and just fill in my brows like I always do. So I like to start with the base, get most of the product there, then bring it up through the arch and the tail. And then whatever's left I just bring through the front just so it's a bit lighter at the front of my brow. And usually 1 to 2 dips into the powder and my brow's done. Yeah, I don't like to spend too much time on brows. It's my probably least favourite step to do, but it's one that I feel is necessary because it just helps frame the eye. But I am looking forward to getting my brow gel back, and I have gone for the Kosas one again because I really enjoyed it. Okay, so onto the eyes. The first bit I need to do is prep the eyes, so I'm going to take my Lolo eye primer as always, and using that Real Techniques concealer brush I used earlier to apply. Okay, so the palette of choice is the Lolo On The Rocks palette, and like I said, I'm going to keep it very simple. I mainly want to just kind of define the lash line and kind of go around this like C shape of my eye, just so there's something there to define, but it's not going to take away from the lips. And this kind of technique suits pretty much all eye shapes as well. So I'm going to take just a pencil brush for this, and I'm going to go in with my favourite shade in here, which is Smoky Quartz. I've gone for like one of my thinner pencil brushes as well. So all I'm going to do is run this along the upper lash line, focusing on the outer portion only. I'm going to take it along the lower lash line again on the outer portion only. Now I'm going to do a bit more with that, but for now I just want to lay that down. So just running it slightly along the lower, upper lash line on the outer portion only. It's a really gorgeous, like reddy, rusty shade. I think looks really, really nice. Okay, I'm actually going to take my Real Techniques setting brush for this next bit. I'm just going to take some of Moonstone, which is like an off pink matte shade. What I'm going to do is use that just to set the lid, because obviously I've put eye primer all over the lid to kind of even out the skin tone there, create a blank canvas. But because I'm not going to put any shadow up there, I do need to do some sort of setting, so I'm going to use this. It'll give it a brightening effect, but you could just use your setting powder that you use on your face instead, just to kind of give a bit of a set up there. Then the final step I'm going to take is take an eyeliner now. Like I said, very simple on the eyes. I'm going to take my favourite kind of current brown eyeliner, which is 100% Pure's Creamy Long Last eyeliner in Dark Cacao. And all I'm going to do with this is run it basically where I've put that red, but not bring it as high up. So I'm going to go as close to the lash line as I can. So you kind of want the mirror just below you and looking down into it. And all it's going to do is just darken up right by the lash line, just to help give a little bit of definition. Nothing too heavy because I want that reddy brown to show through. Same with up here on the lower lash line. Really just kind of where the lashes are, really, is where I'm popping this. There you go. And I think it's just a nice way of adding like a subtle bit of definition to the eyes, but you can still keep that colour. But I just think sometimes you just need something quite a bit darker right up to the lash line to help with that kind of defining of the eyes. Okay, so that's load up with mascara. I'm still on the fullest voluminizing mascara from Ilia. It's a little travel size. And I'm just going to load up the upper and lower lashes, and I'm probably going to do quite a few extra coats just on the outer portion to kind of time with the fact we've only put shadow there and give a bit more of a cat eye effect with the lashes. So that's layer one. I'll just quickly do the other side and then I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I'm going to go dink back in, and just on its outer portion I'm going to add an extra layer. And what it's going to do is just add a bit more volume purely to outer portion. And then I'm just going to load a little bit onto the lower lash line. I try not to go too heavy down there because I don't think it necessarily suits me having a mascara down there, so just a little bit, enough to coat and define the lashes. Okay, that is the eye portion done. So like I said, just something just to define the outer portions of the eyes. This is going to suit the majority of eye shapes as well, which is great. And you can just see a little pop of the rusty red through, which I really like. So now on to the lips. Okay, so I've got a bit of a combo here. I'm going to take a red lip liner. This is the Benecos lip liner in red, which I do need to get a new one because this is running out. It's one of my favourite red lip liners. And then I've got the Living Nature's lipstick in Pure Passion, which is gorgeous dark red. It has got a hint of brown and it kind of matches my nails, which is the colour I was sort of going for, because it's a nice reddy brown. This is a Barry M in maroon something, I can't remember. But yeah, I wanted to kind of match the nails, and that kind of colour I think works perfectly. But I'm just going to go in with a little bit of a red lip liner. This is slightly brighter, but I think it should work quite nicely. And actually a product I did have on before on my lips, which I didn't mention, was the Upcircle lip balm. So this is one I got in the Naturist of Canada. I just put it on before I started filming. So my lips do feel nice and soft, and they've got a bit of a gloss to them. Okay, let's go in with the lipstick. And that's the lip. So yeah, the red lip liner was much brighter, but I don't really have a lip liner to match that lipstick, and I do sometimes wear a brown eyeliner with it, but I didn't want it to be that dark. So yeah, the red was more for a guidance in terms of my lip line. This is the colour. Yeah, I just want like a nice dark red. It's got a hint of brown in there. Something quite nice, fun. And yeah, I've done a lot of eye focused looks recently, so I wanted to do something a bit more lip focused like this. That is the finished look. So like I said, I want to go for a bit more of a reddy, browny kind of tone. And you want to be lip focused like this, so this is the look I came up with. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any comments down below, and if you've got any future requests, also leave them down below. I'm really enjoying filming at the moment, so keep those requests coming. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.